Hello everyone, photographer Andredesignz here with a new retouch video. Alright guys, before I go into the video today, please remember to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so each time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Alright, so today we'll be editing this photograph. As you see, the photograph is dark. And I was actually using a polarizer filter. I was using the 50mm lens f1.8, as you can see here, and you can see the settings I was actually using. I was using the D750 as well. It was actually an overcast day, and this shot was a test shot. But I want to edit this photograph because it's dark, and I want to show you guys how important it is to shoot in RAW. So if you have a dark photograph, you're still able to get back detail in the photograph. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is to edit this photograph in Photoshop. So what I'm going to do on the keyboard is Control E. That's a shortcut to bring it in Photoshop. And it's loading, it's loading, it's loading. Good. So now it's all loaded in Photoshop. And as you can see, it's a dark photo. And we're going to bring back life to this photograph. I actually did a behind the scene for this shoot. I'm not sure if I'll be editing it, but I might edit it. But if you guys want to see it, just let me know and I'll just edit it and upload it. Alright, so the actions I'll be using right here, they will be in the description below, so you can download that as well, so you can edit your images using these actions that I've used to edit my images. So the first thing I'm going to do, as you can see, the image is not 100% sharp, but it's still a good image to work with. And I'm going to crop it. The first thing I'm going to do is to crop my images. You can press C on the keyboard and you can put in the dimension you want. I always crop my photos 8 by 10. So when I upload it to Instagram, it fills the entire screen. Alright, so that's the first thing I normally do. And also, when you download the actions, you can come right here, go to load actions right here, and wherever your actions are, wherever you save it on your computer, you just go right ahead and click it and it will load. Turn it into a button. You click the option right here to turn it into a button. Alright, good. So let's get right into the editing. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is to go over to my frequency separation 16-bit, because I'm working on a raw image, and 16-bit editing in 16-bit is better for your image. For the radius, I always use the radius at 10. I've never changed it to lower or higher. 10 works good for me. And then I am going to use my mixer brush. I'm going to press M on the keyboard for the mixer brush. The mixer brush is going to be B for you. It's going to be under the brush for the mixer brush. So you can hold on shift and press B until the mixer brush appears, which it looks like this. Basically what I did was to customize my panel right here. Alright, so let's go right ahead and mix. I'm going to go to the low frequency layer, and I'm going to use the left bracket to get it smaller on the keyboard. And as you can see, the wetness is at 2, everything remains the same. And I'm just going to mix. So what the mixing does, basically, it flattens the image, and it's easier for you to remove blemishes and stuff like that when the image is flattened. Alright, and when you're mixing, try not to mix from the dark area over to the light area. So you just stay in one you just stay in one location. The bright area, the dark area. Alright, so just like that. Let's look at it before and after. Before, after. So you see it flattens the image and it levels everything. Well, basically the same thing. Alright, so I'm going to go back down to the low and do right here. Alright. Do her leg. The ISO was actually at 100. I'm not sure if you guys saw that on the screen before. In Lightroom, shooting at 100 of the ISO. We're shooting at 1.8. Alright, that looks good. Alright, I am not able to really see what I'm doing properly because the image is so dark. So after mixing, I'm just going to go up to, I'm just going to brighten the image a little bit. Alright, that looks good. And the shoulder. Alright, let me just zoom out a little bit and do the before and after. So before, after, before, after. Alright, I'm gonna brighten the image a little bit. Normally what I would do, I would just remove blemishes from the skin now, but I'm not gonna do that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna try to work, even though I can barely see what's happening. I'm just going to press S on my keyboard for the clone stamp. Clone stamp is right here. And I'm working on the high frequency layer, and I'm just sampling by holding on control and click a section of the face where I like to sample from. I'm just painting over the Andredesignz. I don't really have much Andredesignz to work with or to remove. Alright, that looks good. Right here. Right here. I think this is the, I think the bra did this. I'm just removing that. Right here. Right here as well. Oh, wait. We're going to work on this area, so don't worry about it. That happens a lot of times. I'm going to get rid of these markings from the lower part of the stomach, or move these marks. Alright, good. Alright, so a lot of you guys actually wanted to see me do like a full body image, because most of you guys who watch my videos do bikini photo shoots, and you'd love to see me do something like this. And finally, I'm doing a bikini video. The only difference is that I'm not using any artificial lighting. I'm using natural light. So, you know, this is to show you guys that, I mean, you don't really need a Godox flash or anything like that. I mean, sometimes all you need is a filter, a polarizer filter, and a nice location and a really good model, and then, I mean, you're good. Alright, that's it so far. So I'm going to just minimize that or close it, and I'm going to go to, I'm going to say, let me see, Control Shift Alt E to create a new layer, then Control J to duplicate it, then Control Shift A for camera raw. So I'm going to brighten the image a little bit. I'm going to start with auto. Alright, so auto looks good, so I'm just going to play with a little bit. Let me see. Shadows, and bring it up a little bit more. Black, I'm going to bring it, I'm going to really do anything to the black. What's this? Exposure, I'm going to bring it up a little bit more. Yeah, that looks good. I don't think I need to do anything more with that. Alright, so I'm going to get OK. So look at the before and after now. So before, after. Before, the editing, after, and everything. Good. So let me see now if I need to remove anything else. It looks good. Looks really good. Alright, so I'm going to work on this right here. So I'm going to duplicate this layer, Control J. Then I'm going to say, let me see, it's Control Shift Alt X, I believe it is, for the liquefy tool. Alright, nothing is happening, so I think it's Control Shift X. Yes, Control Shift X. Alright, so what I'm going to try to remove this right here. What I should have done first though was to try to use the mixer brush and flatten it a little bit, but let's see. I'm going to use this pucker tool here and see if I can reduce it. Reduce it a little bit. Yes, that looks good. That was a before, after. I think that looks good. Let me try to move this a little bit. Let me undo that back to what it was before. Alright, that looks better than what it was before, so I am going to try something else. I don't think I'm going to try anything else in here, but I'm just going to press OK. And then see, it looks much better than what it was before. Then I'm going to click on the background layer right here and go back to the frequency separation high, the high frequency, not the high, the frequency separation option. Click that. Then I'm going to click on this frequency separation layer, then Control Shift and then the left, not the left, the right bracket, bring it up to the top. The reason why I do this is that if I click on the first one here and click the frequency separation, a lot of things is going to happen. It's not going to apply properly. So this is the workaround I found. I'm not sure if it was something I did when I was creating the action, but it's not working properly. I'm not sure why, but you know exactly how to move it to the top, so that's it. Alright, so I'm going to go down to the low frequency layer. I'm going to zoom up on this section right here, and then I'm going to press M on the keyboard for my mixer brush, and then I'm going to mix right here a little bit, get it flat. Alright, it's taking too long. I'm going to put this up to about 58 and see if it goes any faster. It doesn't, but I'm going back to 2 because, yeah, I think the load is what changes it, or maybe the mix, one of them. I'm not going to make any adjustment to these settings here. I'm just going to go to the top layer right now, and then I'm going to go to the clone stamp, which is S on the keyboard for me, and I'm going to sample right here and just clone this area. Alright, that looks okay so far, but could be better. So I am just going to lower the opacity a little bit to about right there. Good, that works. Then I'm going to create another one. So going back down here, click on this, then click on the layer, Control Shift right bracket, bring it to the top, and then I'm going to go to the top layer right here for the frequency separation, and I'm going to work on right here. So I'm still on the clone stamp tool, so I'm just going to sample right here and clone that out. Could still clone this a little bit as well. Good, so that fixed it. So let's look at the before and after. Before and after. It looks much better. Alright, let me see under the model's arm. Let me see if I can work on this a little bit. So I'm just gonna clone it out as well, using the same frequency separation layer. I'm just gonna sample right there and clone right here. sample right here and clone. Hold on. I think my brush is too big. Get it a little bit smaller. Also, you should always advise your model, like when they're coming on a bikini shoot, advise them to shave, and also, you know, sometimes they have deodorant under their arm and it's white. You have to get rid of that as well, because when you're editing, it's going to be super hard for you to get rid of it if it's not something you've been doing a long time. Alright, I just made a little thing right there. I don't even want to remove it, but let me start back all over again. Actually, no, not gonna start over. I'm gonna leave it. Actually, no, I'm not gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna try to fix it. Alright, this is giving me a hell of a time right now. I'm gonna leave it as is because I don't want my video to be too long. Actually, no, I'm not going to leave it. I have to fix it. So I'm gonna come outside here. The good thing about this image is that it's not gonna really be, well, I'm gonna put it on Instagram, but maybe just to advertise the video. But yeah, it's not gonna be in print or anything like that. So yeah, so that's it for that section there. So what I'm gonna do now is the dodge and burning of the image. So right here, click on the dodge and burn, and then I'm gonna get the brush. My brush is gonna be at, the flow is gonna be at 1%. Alright, and then I'm going to do some dodge and burning now. So I'm going to work on the dark areas, which normally this area would be dark when you're doing the contour. So that would be dark right there. And then highlighting here would be highlighted. So do that. Let's look at the before and after. Before, after. So you see it was flattened, and now you have some dimension. Alright, good. I'm still on the dodge, so I'm just gonna highlight under here a little bit. I'm gonna highlight the forehead. Gonna highlight the chin. Gonna highlight right here as well. Alright, before and after. I'm going to go back down to the frequency separation layer and go down to the low frequency layer. And I'm going to try to blend out right here a little bit. So I'm going to go back to my mixer brush. And then I'm going to blend right here. So all of this that I'm doing, guys, I learned this like by just editing every day. So it's not something that comes overnight. So see it before and after. Flatten out that section right there. So you guys have to you know, just keep on editing, keep on shooting, and then eventually you'll become a good editor. You know, follow your makeup artist, how she edits, how she apply the makeup and stuff like that, and then eventually you'll get the idea of how to contour, highlight, and all those good stuff when you're editing. So I'm applying dodge to the not dodge, oh, I need to select the brush. I was actually on the mixer brush just now, so nothing was happening. So I'm just gonna go back here. Alright, good. That's it. Before and after. That looks good. I'm going to come down to her shoulder now. I'm going to go back up to the dodge. And then I'm going to highlight the areas that, you know, light was actually hitting. And you can see it. You can see the difference. You can see the dark areas and the light areas. So you just mix them. Not mix them. You just apply the dodge and burn where it should be applied. and try not to go overboard with the dodge and burning. This is one of the reasons why my flow is at 1%, because I don't want to add too much dodge or too much burn to the image. Want it to look as natural as possible. Alright, good. So I'm going to go down to the dodge now. The burn, sorry. And just burn the dark areas. Not all the dark areas you need to burn, to be honest. You know, sometimes you can just not burn certain area. Alright, that looks good. Even though I remove that, I can still highlight it. Alright, I'm gonna dodge under the arm. Just lighten it a little bit. And right here. Alright, so let me zoom out a little bit and look at the before and after. So before, after. Alright. So I'm just going to go back down here, and I'm gonna go back down to the low frequency layer with the mixer brush, and I'm just going to kind of spoon it out a little bit because I don't want it to look too fake. So I'm just doing that right here. Alright, before and after. Good. So that's it so far. What else I think I have to do with this image? I think I still need to fix right here. I'm gonna go to the high frequency layer. Then I'm gonna get my patch tool by hitting J on the keyboard, or Shift J. I'm going to, I think right here is 2 highlighted. Alright, that looks good now. Still have a little more pimples here to remove. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Alright, so normally I would actually apply some color to the image. I don't really think I need to put any color on it, but I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go to color balance and apply my color balance as usual. Come down to shadows and put this at about 5. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else. Before and after. And I'm going to go to the contrast as well. Contrast and brightness. And I'm going to put this at about 5. Or maybe 10. And then I'm going to push up the brightness a little bit. Yeah, right there should be good. I'm going to Control Shift Alt E to create a new layer, then Control J to duplicate it, then Control Shift A, the camera raw. I'm gonna play with the colors a little bit. I'm gonna come over to the adjustment, the HSL adjustment, and I'm gonna see if I can play with the blue up here. Alright, so that doesn't do anything, so let me check this one. Well, this actually changes it, but it doesn't give me a color that I want. I was trying to see if it could give me some blue. Let me try this one. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Let me just play with the rocks a little bit. Yeah, I like this. This doesn't do anything. So I always come in here and play with the colors, you know, to get a certain color. But still try to always, you know, stick with the same color scheme I've always been using. Alright, so this looks good. It seems like I'm changing the color right here. I don't want to change it too much. So I'm going to put it like right here. Good. So that's it for this tutorial. This is the before. Pull it up. Before and after. Let me put them side to side. Let me pull down this. Right click, duplicate. Put it right here. Go up to Windows. And Oh, where is it again? Where is it? Where is it? Workspace. I don't even remember where I went to. Oh, arrange. And then I'm gonna, yes. Right, so I'm going to put the before over here. Select this one. Right, so that's the before and after, guys. So I'm going to upload this to Instagram and advertise my video. But I mean, I could actually do more editing on this image. You know, I could spoon it out a little bit, because see, we have like a big highlight right here. I'm going to fix that actually. I'm going to fix that. I don't really like that highlight. Alright, see what I was telling you guys? If I don't select the last layer, this is what happens. See? I'm not sure what actually causes that, but I'm going to just undo everything and then go down here and then create a new layer. Good. And then I'm just going to bring it to the top, and then I'm going to mix right here. Get my mixer brush. Alright. Good. So it doesn't look too highlighted. See the difference? Good. Alright, so I'm going to save my image now for Instagram. So I'm just going to, I actually have a shortcut right here, but I'm not going to use it. Alright, so I'm going to go to export, save for web. Then I'm going to change the image size width to 1080. 1080. Alright, and then I'm just going to save it on my desktop. And that's the image. So it's done. So you just upload it right to Instagram. It doesn't decrease your quality of your image, and you're good to go. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like, and follow me on Instagram at Andredesignz. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you for the subscribers, and stay tuned for more videos. And remember, if you want to see the behind the scenes for this, guys, just let me know. Alright, bye bye.